joint supplement drink has the combination clinically proven to improve joint health. There's 1,500 milligrams of glucosamine and 1,200 milligrams of chondroitin in every delicious bottle. Plus, Elations is faster and more absorbable than supplement pills. Try one bottle a day and you could feel results in just 2 weeks. Learn more at elationsdrink.com. Brand Power, helping you buy better.
Closed captioning hours provided by Invent Help.
Inventors, Invent Help can help you try to patent your idea and submit it to companies. Call 1-888-909-IDEA for free information.
Every Friday, we got new movies to tell you about that you can find tonight at the movie theater. After being shown in a few theaters around the country, this small-budget comedy, Sunshine Cleaning, gets wide release this week.
By night, I have a partner, I have a really good partner who knows the ropes, and I'm going to be working under them.
Since 1963?
Yeah, it gives you a sense of stability. People like that.
It's a lie.
Well, it's a business lie. It's different from a life lie.
Amy Adams is a single mom just trying to make a living by cleaning up crime scenes, but it's her family life that's really a mess. Her sister and father always seem to make the life more complicated. Critics say the family is dysfunctional, but that the film is very sweet. We told you former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich was indicted on federal corruption charges. Now we're going to look at why President Obama's chief of staff is mentioned in that indictment. Blagojevich was vacationing at Disney World in Florida when he found out about being indicted. Remember, he's accused of trying to sell President Barack Obama's former Senate seat. Well, there's another accusation.
One interesting additional charge is they basically say that Congressman Rahm Emanuel, then Congressman, now White House Chief of Staff, was extorted for his, when he was trying to get something out of state government. They don't accuse Emanuel of doing anything wrong, but they say he was a victim. So almost for sure, Emanuel is going to be a witness at this trial, which will certainly be a dramatic event.
Well, the White House just declined to comment. Blagojevich faces up to 20 years in prison if he's found guilty of just one of the most serious charges. You know what? The most up-to-date numbers about our jobs are going to come out in about an hour. So let's bring in our money expert, Jennifer Westhoven, about the employment picture. What do we think it's going to look like? Good morning, by the way.
Good morning. Thanks, Robin, because we've been talking about this morning. So I wanted to mention how you can see in the stock market that there's this hope that demand is starting to pick up in some parts of the world, not just in the United States. They're looking at little signs in China, the United Kingdom, too, and it's getting investors a little excited out there. But one of the things that economists say is, look, we're not out of the woods yet. You've got to be still a little worried because something that's still looming out there is the job market. At this point, it's still in very rough shape. We're not expecting any signs of it getting better this morning. Now, of course, who knows? It could surprise us. But that's one of the fears. So, for example, we've been talking a lot about GM. If GM goes into bankruptcy, that could mean another 1 million people who are out of work. That could be very tough for these numbers. That could really be very challenging for the economy. But back to that hope, you know, it's hope that demand is just starting to pick up. It's a double-edged sword because on one hand, it's feeding the stock market, big rally there. That's helpful if you've got a pension or a retirement plan, maybe helpful for your company. But it also means more expectations for driving, for manufacturing, and that means higher oil prices. And I suspect, Robin, after a big jump in oil prices yesterday, you may start to see your gas prices zinging up a little faster in the next 2 weeks.
No.
I know.
I hope that's not the case, but okay.
Still pretty low.
All right.
$2.
Better than 3. Thank you. Remember how hard it was to pick out a prom dress? Well, one teenager made her entire gown out of duct tape. The Texas student spent several hours weaving together rolls of tape. Doesn't it look pretty? Well, she also made a duct tape tuxedo for her prom date.
I'm always finding something to do with duct tape. It fixes everything, and you never know when something could happen and you just need a roll of duct tape. There's been many times where people turn to me, they're like, Amanda, where's the duct tape? And so to make my prom dress, I'm like, wow, that's big.
It is really pretty. I wonder how many hours she spent. It took nearly 20 rolls to make that outfit, or both of them. 20 rolls of duct tape. Well, people in North Dakota are still recovering from massive flooding and a major blizzard. In the podcast, Susan Rosegen joins us to talk about some of the people that she met covering that story who were out there sandbagging.
We saw him first on a four-wheeler carrying sandbags on the back of the four-wheeler going up and down the lines of the dikes. And he was helping people in his neighborhood and helping his own mom behind her house, running these sandbags back and forth on the four-wheeler.
Okay, so the guy's story does not stop there at the sandbagging. Check him out for yourself. Click on the podcast on your computer at cnn.com/Robin or find it on iTunes for free. You know, it's a big day for former NFL star Mike Vick. He is headed to court to talk about his plan to get back into the NFL, plus a possible job in construction for Mike Vick.
Fishing pole? It's been a while. You stood in the basement gathering dust while I, sneezing, itching eyes, kept you from our favorite stream. The one that runs through a field where pollen floats through the air. But now, with the strength of 24-hour Zyrtec to relieve my worst allergy symptoms, indoors and outdoors. Let's go before the fish stop biting. They won't wait for us, but that's okay. Zyrtec starts working 2 hours faster than Claritin. Today we battle wits with the trout. But with Zyrtec, I can love the air.
Hey, what is this? What's going on?
Hal? Where have you been?
I was inside.
Yeah?
So long. There was nothing. No yard, no grill. It was just white and cold.
It was winter, buddy. Just winter.
Huh.
Somebody get this man a burger!
Winter's over. It's time to come out and grill.
When the light comes on, just come in. Pep Boys.
Pep Boys is America's only tires, parts, and full-service center. Right now, it's the tire event of the year, the Pep Boys Tire-thon. Buy one tire for as low as $24.99. Buy any 2 tires, get a free oil change. Buy any 3 tires and get the 4th tire free. When the light comes on, just come in.
Pep Boys does everything for less.
Call 1-800-PEP-BOYS or visit pepboys.com.
Nancy Grace states her case every night on HLN.
What I want to hear are the facts.
Witness Nancy Grace every night, 8 and 10 Eastern on HLN. Larry King Tonight. Exclusive. Jim Carrey and Jenny McCarthy share their heartbreak and hope for children with autism. Larry King Live. CNN Tonight, 9 Eastern.
The U.S. and Mexico are working on ways to fight drug smuggling and violence. Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano and Attorney General Eric Holder will meet with Mexico's president today. They've reached an agreement that may be signed when President Obama visits Mexico this month. Thousands have been killed in Mexico's drug war, and the violence has been spilling over into the United States. A blockbuster trade with a disgruntled